All right. Well, when you mess up or whatever, StreamYard streaming messes up, you just start again, right? Not gonna give up. We are people that just keep on moving over here. All right. So let me see. All right. That's that. I don't know why it kept showing all this. So we're just going to start again from where we left off. So what I'm doing is hopefully, I don't know, StreamYard sometimes doesn't act good to us and we have to restart. And that's just life. You know what I'm saying? So Facebook Pay is not an option. So what the Good Nunya sent me is the Whittaker family. And it says the admin, this page cannot can have multiple admins. They have permission to post content. Okay, so let me share this. What I need to do is share to the Gmail. There we go. So we can show that administrators can do all of the things. All right. I'm sorry, guys. It is what it is. I'm a professional over here. I got a $200 mic and a $200 chair. Ain't nobody can tell me shit. I'm just kidding. You know what I'm saying? We'll get it together. It's okay. It's okay, right? It's only time. All right. So here, did it send it or not? You dirty whore. You dirty whore. No. Why won't it send it to my damn Gmail? I send myself stuff all the time. Now watch me get like a million of these when it goes through. I'm not going to put a title to it. Maybe that's why. Send, you bastard. Did it send? Okay. I'm only going to try one more time. Ah, there it is. Maybe. Yes. For the love of God. That was like freaking pulling somebody's damn teeth over here. Lord Jesus to Mary. Okay. So over here, we are wanting to know what the admin can do. And here it says, woo, woo, woo. Let's do the little thingy down here. Okay. So Facebook is showing information to help understand the purpose of this page. ID created June 20th. This page can have multiple admins. They may have permission to post content, comment, or send messages as the page, meaning as that page. You get what I'm saying? Okay, and here it is. And make sure that we're looking at the right one. 296,000 followers, Whittaker family. I would think that is not a fake page, not a, and I showed you the receipts of the page. Oh, I guess I can show it again of where money was sent. Let me stop sharing though. Oh, I didn't even share, you motherfuckers. Oh my God. Get it together. We need to meditate. What we need to do today, folks, I highly suggest everybody do a meditation today. Okay? Meditation today. Is this a new live? It absolutely is a new live. All right. So, right here it says admin info. This page can have multiple admins. They have permission. They may have permission to post content, send message. Okay, so here's it is. And this is the actual page because here is 296K followers. I'm going to just give myself, an okay here that this is the actual page. All right. All right, Sonny, yes, $300 calculator and flashlight. It can make calls from, oh man. That's a hell of a freaking calculator. All right, so I'm going to stop sharing this for now. Everybody see it? Everybody got it? Everybody got to, get it? Okay, created June 20th. You can share the content. You can send messages as the page. Okay, so whenever he said he had no access, I don't know what type of access he had, but I'm thinking that he could send a message. Okay, all right, we're on the same page here, right, guys? All right, go back to my mail so I can show you this. Yeah, now I'm getting all the damn emails that I sent my damn self. Holy macaroni. It's because we're storming here. Okay. So there's nothing I can do about it. I'm just doing what I'm doing. Okay. Twist, thank you very much. She says 5 lucky people need to become members over here, and I appreciate it. It's very kind of you, Twist. So you know what we have to do. You know what we got to do. You know what we got to do. Oh, Lord Jesus, we got to do it today. We got to do it. We got to bring out Judy. Judy, get your ass over here.
We're here to let you know. Well, if you want a boogie, get down on the dance floor. Let's go! Ha, ha. Ow! Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Thank you very much, Twist, for donating 5 new friends. 5 new friends. So nice, right? That's so nice. Whatever you're doing, we're here for, right? I'm a girl. I don't even know what I'm doing now. No. So let me go ahead and go behind the scenes so I can show you where the information, the communication was sent from. Okay. With the confirmation that, yeah, I received it, this and that, how much it was, Blase Skippy, here's a phone number, blah, 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 verified it. Okay. So this is added to the stage. So here is what I had to, only show this much because I don't want to put that person in a situation. But if you see here, this isn't a private. These are messages right here. Okay. Right here, right there. That's a message, the blue part. All right. Whittaker business chat. Okay. That's their logo. Okay. I'm very confident in that. Okay. Very confident in that. All right. So now we'll go back. So for me, I have, you know, for me, any donation is a donation. I don't care if it's $10 for a doggone Snickers bar. All right. So for me, maybe he forgot. I don't know. I'm not giving anybody, a grown man, an excuse. Over here, I want to know the facts. And that information has been turned in, obviously, to the state police because the people that have been following the Whittakers that donated, they were told by the West Virginia State Police to turn over the receipts. And how that conversation went with the state police was something like this. Wasn't me because I didn't donate, okay? So the way the conversation went was, okay, could you please send me the way that you sent it? All the communication basically between you and said party, be it Eric Carroll or Patrick Rourke. Doesn't matter. This isn't just about Patrick. This is about anybody, okay, that sent donations to any people involved. So they were told to email and they said that they received a lot of, how much was it? I'm not at liberty to say because that could give information away, Donna G. That someone could track it and then maybe potentially harass that person. Okay. So I'm not at liberty to say, is it more than $5, 10, 20? Yep, it is. It is. It's more than 5, 10, 15, 20. I'll just put it at that. Okay. I donated, but I don't. And the person that I talked to, they don't want it back. They're just following what the state police asked. That's it. I asked myself, if I believe Eric and Patrick had good intentions when this started, and if they did, when did that change? Because it changed. That's a really good question too. If it was all out of goodness of their heart and trying to do God's work out here and help the family, then when did that change? And there's also information as early as July that I'm getting proof of. Okay, I'm waiting on another email because I get flooded with emails and I could not find it in mine because it was sent to me. Um, I got pretty flooded with emails. So I'm waiting on emails that there was communication between some people about the airship. Okay. They, as early as of July. All right. Not just one person, multiple. Okay. That were involved in this. So I'm waiting to verify that information. I did have it, I believe, one time in my email, and I just simply cannot find it. Um, But I want why that's important to me is because the narrative that was ran down, the narrative of building a house, getting the Amish involved. And also, you can't just blame Eric Carroll for it. Mr. Patrick did not say, "Hey, I know this information." Nobody stopped it. You know what I'm saying? Like, this isn't going to be possible because of the airship and the way the airship works is very difficult through the court system. It's going to take some time. You know what I mean? It's not just something that, um, yeah, that was discussed. Rainbow Shine. Why would Eric put up a GoFundMe for his brother? That was asked about. So if you're going to state something as facts, could you show me where he created that rainbow shine so I can see it as a fact that he created it and that he did it for his brother? Because that was asked about, and he said that he did not create it. He had nothing, know nothing about it. So if you can tell me, show me the GoFundMe, when it was created, who created it, and if it has Eric or Patrick attached to it, then I'll show it. But just I can't go by what someone just I can't go on what somebody said. Receipts mean something like this to me. This is where I sent Mr. Hoppy Skippy $60 trillion. They're saying I didn't send him $60 trillion. But here is the form of payment that I used. Here is the Venmo, Zelle, whatever app they used to send it to them. Here's the verification that they received it. And here's the transaction. That and screenshots of it. Okay, not you telling me something. That to me, showing it up, bringing it up on a stage, that is a receipt to me. I don't know what a receipt is to everybody else. Yeah, if you can find it, I'll show it. Let me tell you something. If you can find it for me, I will be more than happy to look it over. Yeah, we asked about it, Rainbow Shine. We absolutely did because that was a question that was asked in the chat, and we asked him about it, and he said that he had nothing to do with it, but he did admit to a GoFundMe that he created that had $211 and some cents in it, and it was used for an Aldi's trip, and then it was shut down. So, and I showed that stuff um, over there too. Sorry, but Eric is scamming. I don't know who's scamming. I don't know who went off the wrong path here. I want to know the information. And like I said, I'm not the court of law. We're just some people that have watched this go down, and that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? I just want to show the information that's been given. Okay, that's been given. I love the way you do things. I'll do my best to find it. Yeah, I'm not trying to say that you're not telling the truth, but I have to have something because I have people that are behind the scenes that have been with me. Not we've been I would say friends or acquaintances on YouTube, and they'll be like, "You're not. You got to show the receipts, or it doesn't matter. It doesn't mean shit." Okay. And I got it. And they will call me or they'll message, be like, "Heifer, you are not showing a receipt. That's hearsay." So I'm not saying that anyone's lying. That people get it confused, man. You know what I mean? Only fault Patrick took was introducing Eric to the yeah, and maybe people need time to reflect on what their freaking whole purpose was. And I'm saying for both, and we don't know what their alternative motives were. I do not talk to any of these gentlemen offline. I do not have direct communication with them. So I don't know what's in their head. Eric said BJ snitched on the copper mess. She did not. That's some other information that I'm receiving. Okay. Whoa. So I'm hearing through different people that about the copper stuff. And I was like, what the hell? So Eric said BJ snitched on the copper mess. She did not. We think it was Eric. Eric snitched, y'all. Was Eric involved with the local police there? Those are some good questions because one of the Whittakers are still in jail for it with a pretty significant amount bond, and BJ got out. So I don't know. I don't know. So, and I'm going to tell you, I was cruising around on the YouTube streets last night and I was cracking up because there were people talking about us reviewing this and having them up on a panel and saying that we're making money off of the Whittaker name. Why they were sitting there talking about our stuff with what? Guess what? The Whittaker name. I was like, you cannot make this shit up. You cannot make this shit up. He said BJ stole the copper. Yeah, he said BJ stole the copper, and I think she was arrested, and I believe another Whittaker was arrested for it. And in my opinion, from what I'm seeing, he's still held in the jail for it with a pretty high bond, I think. And she was out. So people are saying that she talked and snitched on her family member, and that's why she's out. I don't know if there's any truth to that. I don't live there. That's just a lot of, the reviews of you ladies were bouncing all over the net last night. I'm sure it was. But you know what? We did what we could do. It wasn't a plan. We did what we did. We asked what the people in the chat wanted to know, and that's what it is. I'm sure a zillion and million people probably could have done it way better than I. I am not a professional podcaster. I am not fucking Joe Rogan. Okay, I'm not affiliated with any high and mighty people. I suck at this, man. All right? That's it. That's all. I am not a professional of nothing. My time in life has come and gone, honey. I'm retired. So, people it's funny. We did the best that we could, right? We did the best that we could. So that's just one receipt. Okay, I wish I could share more, but the person like asked me, please do not, because I do not want to be bullied or intimidated or threatened because of what I did. But I can tell you without a shadow of a doubt that this person sent a private or a donation to a Venmo. Okay. And it was recognized that it was received from with a number that's attached to somebody. Okay. And I'm going to tell that person, if that somebody's listening, you know who you are. I would highly, highly, highly suggest you to make sure that you remember all that went down and what went down in a DM, what went down in those DMs. Okay. And I'm not trying to be an asshole. I'm not trying to be a bitch. I'm just saying you got to be careful what you say. BJ posted $5,000 bond. Eric claimed her bail was 50,000 on video. Oh, cheese and cracker. See, I didn't follow the copper stuff. Like I said, there are some videos that I probably need to go back and watch, but that's why people say I don't know shit. You don't know shit. Oh, thank you so much for that. It says, take it back. You don't suck. We love it. Oh, I appreciate you. There's a lot of, there are really good podcasters out here, and I will never take away their professionalism, the way that they do their channels, and it's fantastic. Me, I'm over here just doing what we do on a daily basis, right? Um, I, I, and it was mentioned in somebody else's thing that, um, well, and I'm not because I don't want to point my finger at anyone, but I cover a lot of different things that happen. I cover the P Diddy. I covered Bullhorn Betty. I covered the unaliving of the lady, or not the unaliving, the man that strangled his daughter. She didn't die, but there was a court. I cover all kind, whatever I want to cover. Okay. It says for entertainment purposes only. We're entertaining over here. We're entertaining ourselves. We have fun, but we offer dignity and grace to all. Right. Yeah. Was BJ addicted before Mark? I don't know. Matt, yeah, we covered Matty Soto. And let me tell you guys, whenever I cover children, I am not monetized. That's a me thing. I'm not discrediting or talking shit about any other channel that puts monetization on. But whenever I cover children, the monetization is off because I respect the child. Adult people that act dumb, oh no, I'm maxing it out on your ass. Okay. But that's just a me thing. That is not saying anyone else needs to do anything. I don't give a damn what other people do. That's a moral thing for me. I covered Matty Soto. I went to the trial. I went and laid flowers where he put her. After either where her final where he laid her out in Orlando Kissimmee area. I put it on a live for my membership so we could pay our respects there. We bought her beautiful flowers, and we did what we did. I was sitting behind Stearns in the courtroom, and he reeked of evil. I'm just going to be honest with you. He reeked of evil. Yes, and the Summer Wells case, it's been messy for a long time. I keep in my thoughts of her, frequently, and all the missing children, that really touches my heart because they can't protect themselves. We have to, as a community, protect the kids, and we can't even protect ourselves because we never mind. I don't want to get started on that shit because that is children I will protect at all costs, right, Ernie Shell, at all cost. Fucking Ernie Shell. Um, yeah, the babies, man, I can't handle it. I cannot handle someone messing with the children or elderly people or disabled people. It pisses me off. It pisses me off when they start messing with the kids, messing with the elderly, and messing with with people with disabilities. It's bullshit. Get a freaking life. Court date was yesterday. Yeah, I also listened to Brian, the new person, I guess. I don't know what his place is. Um, uh in this, he said something about getting a copyright for the Whittakers. Okay. um but you can't stop people from talking about it. um but apparently that there needs to be some upgrades done in the home. There needs to be that kind of stuff taken care of. How he's going to go about that, I have no idea. Oh, and I want to answer a question too. Someone had mentioned, well, we're going to go over to my thing and we're going to read some of these comments today. But basically, I wanted to show those receipts. Those are what I call receipts, what I just showed you. All right, where he said it, but he really did send it. I'm going to try. I cannot show. I'll get with somebody to see if I can, how I can show it without putting the information out because I do not want any way, shape, or form want this to give this person a problem. Okay, there might be a way we can do it. So, look forward to the next live. All right, but what I want to do now is because people need attention, right? People just need attention. And it helps my mental health. It helps my mental health. Um, oh, and there's a few other things that I wanted to show you guys too. But since I had to close it out, I had it all pulled up and I don't want to go take the time to find it again. But in your studio on YouTube, because remember we were having a conversation yesterday about how people can regain their platform, if it's like taken or whatever. There are steps in the studio that could help Larry Whittaker if he is the person that's holding, you know, the account underneath his identification. There is a couple people don't know how monetization works on YouTube. I don't know how to speak for other platforms, but over here there's a two-step verification. One is identification. The second is they send you a pin. They send the pin to the address matching on the identification, okay? You receive that pin and then you go log into the studio and then you enter that pin and then you follow the steps. So, I would be very interested in who has that pin, who received that pin, and where is the banking information that was filled out. You understand what I'm saying, guys? Yeah, I remember that. See, I watched all of those. I watched all of those from Soft White Underbelly. It was crazy with that whole funeral thing. I'm like, what? What? He rolled up, man. He rolled up, and there's Larry came. Okay, so let's go here. If it's gonna show me here, if I gotta look somewhere else. All right, I might have to go into the studio because people comment on different videos. I thought maybe I screenshotted it. But somebody left me messages. Let's see, notification. Can I? No, can't do that. All right, go to the notifications here. I'll pull it up so you guys can read it with me. Let me see if I screenshotted it. I wanted to really pull it up because you guys would be like, holy shit. I don't know why it shows so different on our, because I can go over to my notifications on and then go over to comments on my phone. So I'll just read them. Listen, okay. And the person that commented underneath my dog video, I'm sorry, your dog passed away. So let's keep going. Okay, it's on it. Okay. This lady wanted to tell me all about myself. Okay. So I think she might need attention. So we'll give her some attention on that one. Hello again. And I don't delete them. But someone had mentioned in the comments that I had done something with the Emmanuel case of the kidnap. I was on a video on maybe TikTok and it was my voice. Let me tell you, I've never been live on TikTok. I've never been on a live with someone on TikTok and they said that I gave out false information. Let me tell you, I have never been live with someone on TikTok. Okay, I've never even been to that area that that kid was at. So I want to let you know, if you're trying to start a rumor, oh, you're fine. I don't know. I can't find it all. I should have screenshot. I've been doing so much with this shit that it was kind of crazy. Um, I thought for sure I screenshotted it, but apparently I didn't. But I can't find it now because I get so many damn tags and comments that I thought it was this lady, but it's not. You guys, it's crazy. People say some crazy shit. No proof, but a mysterious wallet of someone was there that did it. Believe it. 2024 Christmas video. I'm sorry, that's really hard. Eric insinuated a lot the place Timmy had. He wanted us to believe BJ. Yeah, Donna G, and that's the thing. I think that he had issues with his head, and I think it might have been like a nervous habit, you know. So, but anyways, if you guys ever get bored, what you can do is go underneath my videos, and you will see all kinds of beautiful comments. Okay, underneath the lives, you'll be like, "Holy shit!" But YouTube on here looks different than YouTube on my phone. So I can't just bring up the comments as easy as I normally could on my phone, and then I lose them and then they're just fucking gone. Right? So it's interesting to watch people just rip somebody to shreds. I mean, they just want to rip your ass to a complete shred. Okay, they do. They want to rip you. They want blood from you. Um, they just do. And it's amazing how they go and treat somebody, okay, um, that they've never met. So, but I like to put them on blast over here. From now on, I'll start sending him to myself so we can have fun with it. All right. I hate doing anything on my phone too small. Yeah. YouTube looks different on your phone than it does on like this end of it. So, you know, oh, here's that one. It says Holly Lucy 8047. I'm actually here because I watched a video last night of a interview you did with Patrick, and I recognized your this is what she says to me. I recognized your voice from somewhere. I think I may have figured it out. I am curious. Did you hear of the supposed kidnapped 7-month-old baby Emmanuel? I think you made a video in response with a video to a comment on TikTok video creator named on the Tyra made. It was a video before the parents were arrested, and he was showing where Emmanuel was allegedly taken from. But if it was you, you noticed the car in that video was not the correct car, and it left a lot of people confused. I don't even know what this person's talking about. What? Okay. It would make my night if you could let me know if that was you. Thanks so much in advance. If it wasn't you, I'm going to continue to figure out where I have heard you before. Okay. um, so I'm going to tell you that I have no idea even what you're talking about, a car. And I responded to someone on Tik. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. I don't mean to be rude, but, um, trick question. Yeah. I'm like, I have no idea. Oh, here's my beautiful friend, Cheryl. Cheryl. Cheryl Listerling, 5307. Lady K, why don't you get your info correct? You know nothing about what is going on. You are just another YouTube clown jumping on the bandwagon. Leave the Whittaker story alone. It's already been ran into the ground. And then here you come along, not even knowing what you're talking about. Move on. So my response was to her, "What a nice comment. You must be lonely. Oh, poor thing. Scoot along now, sweet pea." What I should have did was send her the link to the playlist of the Whittaker family. I mean, there's just so many of them. It's amazing. I delete them, but this one I decided I ain't deleting them. I'm going to save them. We're going to have fun with it. Tragic TV. I've had so many damn errors today. Some damn audio, or not audio, but um, problems with StreamYard. It booted me out. I was lost. I was lost. I had to start over again. But we did see the proof. How do I send you the GoFundMe proof? Oh, let me lay it down out here for you, baby cakes. At Gmail. But hey, you know, I had stuff I wanted to go through, but I can't go back. I had it all pulled up. I can't go back and do it. Okay, I just can't go back and do it because it takes too much time to pull it up. I wanted to show you guys the back end of YouTube, so how YouTube account is created, because it was being said that Larry used his identification. There is a two-step method to it. Where did the pin go that is required? You cannot bypass it. You have to have the pin to create a monetized channel on YouTube. What address was used? Who filled out the information? Is it in Larry Whittaker's name? If it's in Larry Whittaker's name, then I think it's more than time. I read your email differently. Who knows? Let me tell you something. If you receive an email from me, I don't know. Depending on the mind frame I'm in, depends on how I respond. Okay, StreamYard has fits all the time. I know it does, and we pay $50 a freaking month for this shit. Okay, I had me on here twice. I couldn't exit out. I just said, you know what we about to do? You know what we about to do? We about to start over, because we are. This is not CBS News over here. Okay, this is not CBS News over here. Let me check my email. Oh, it was like a copyright claim for what? That was my content. Ah. So I haven't received anything yet. It might take a few minutes. And then I was sent my own self receipts. Um, and then I got like six. I have one, two, three, four, five, six that I sent myself because it wasn't going through. It's been a day over here, so it makes me feel like I'm done with this shit today, right? I'm done with this shit today. Someone's saying that Eric got damn Disney stuff. I didn't hear about all that. That someone donated it because he needs a vacation. I need a damn vacation. Someone send me. I don't want to go to Disneyland though. Let me see. Where do I want to go? Where would I want to go? Maybe go back up to Niagara Falls. I love Niagara Falls. I love listening to the water. I like getting on the Maid of the Mist and act like I was Jim Carrey. I surely did. Okay, now that's my vacation. Yes, Eric's family going to Disney. Well, good for them, honey. You know, he went to Disney without Timmy. Was Timmy supposed to go? All right, they raised the price double in one jump. They did. StreamYard better not do that again. I need, right? They better, if they do it again, I'm not going to be able to afford to pay for StreamYard. I'll have to find something different, because needless what other people think, I'm just over here grifting off the Whittakers, you know? I don't make that type of money to use for streaming service. I'm just not going to do it, right? Like I'm not that big of a channel, and we over here we just do whatever we do. So I'm not paying any more than what I'm paying now. But if you haven't done it yet, tragic TV. If you haven't said that you're going to cancel, act like you're going to cancel and say it's because of the price, you'll get it for 6 months for half the price. But after the 6 months, it goes right back to the $50. Why do I know? Because I did it. So I got the 6 months for at like half price, but now I'm back to the amount. So if you haven't done that, do it. Yeah, they double StreamYard and offered nothing more, assholes, right? YouTube is rolling out their own version of StreamYard to complete IA creator. Got an email. Oh, really? That'll be interesting. I'm not paying no hundred. I'm not paying no $100 for no damn StreamYard. Hell no. That's ridiculous. I hear there is a free cabin next to a creek. Huh. Yeah, I want to see what anyone's got to say about that. Where does it say that Eric was supposed to take Timmy to Disney? Like, is that was that stated somewhere? Can someone give me a timestamp of a video or you know what I mean? Yeah, if you have it, you can only do it once though, tragic. But you do get it for 6 months. Eric said, "Well, I need a if it's an Eric said I need a timestamp and a video." I'm sorry, but you got to be blind and deaf not to understand that. Hey, I heard just I heard the beach while we never mind. I'm not gonna say anything. We're supposed to go on a damn tour to the beach, remember, on the big bus and everything? Oh, Lord Jesus. Ah, I remember him saying that. Yeah, I'll have to find it. I'm not saying it didn't happen. He said it in a video around the time he was supposed to take Timmy to the house. Okay, I can go back and look for it, Donna. Um, it's raining here today, so there's not much I can do outside or anything. Slick Rick is what he is. And I'll see if I can go find it. Um, let me tell you, I seen some people sent me some screenshots that I don't know what makes people I'm not an expert in the Whittaker family. I don't know what makes people an expert in the Whittaker family drama crama stuff. I don't know what it would make, but people really do think they're the owner of the story. I do not own this story. I've just been covering it with my friends in my computer. Okay? So don't ever think I know everything about I do not. But I am here to learn. Patrick claims he has a ring cam of Eric taking his wife, talking to his wife about taking Timmy, right? Hey, 6 months saves me 100. I know that's why I did it, tragic. I'm like, 'cause someone told me that. They're like, hey, do you know if you go and cancel, act like you're going to cancel, then, and say and you have to say because of the price. You have to say because of the price, then they'll give it to you for half price for 6 months. That's it. I can barely keep up with my family, right? I mean, I try to find information that I want to talk about that day. And then that's it. I'm not over. Let me tell you what, I wouldn't bathe. I wouldn't eat. I wouldn't be outside if all I did was run down everything that was said. There is one of me. If I get something wrong, I will correct it. Expect for me to do something wrong. Absolutely lower your expectations of me, please. Then you won't be disappointed. Yeah, he said, and when he was taking him to Georgia a while ago now. Yeah, I'll have to find that. That would be interesting. And I'll have to see where he said he is going to take his family currently to Disneyland. That's kind of crappy, man. Lady K went back and watched prior videos, and with all I know, he was telling us he was going. Right? I'll look for it. I mean, we can make our own decisions. We speculate, and that's okay. Speculation is, what people do. Who cares? It's something to talk about in our sad lives, right? Something to talk about in our sad lives. You know what I'm saying? No, I don't really have a sad life. I really enjoy my life. I enjoy my husband. I enjoy where we're at in our stage of life because we didn't get here, by not working fucking hard. I'll tell you that. Shannon, someone says, Shannon, are you close to odd? Well, she is a little odd, but we're not, I don't think you're asking that. Brutally honest, tell me why you think Eric is incorrect and point me to where Patrick has lied. He has a cringe factor, but he hasn't. Oh, let me see. But he hasn't made constant conflicting statements. Tell me why you think Eric is in, or why you think Eric is innocent. Well, I showed on my live just a while ago that in the video, he said he had never received a private donation. I do not know what he considers a private donation. In my eyes, a private donation is taking any app that I can receive monetary on and putting that to somebody and receiving even enough money for a sody pop. That to me is a donation privately. Okay. I showed that there was a private donation made to Mr. Patrick. Okay. He may have forgot about it. I don't, but I'm going to tell him before he makes statements like that, please stop and think about it. Right. Does anyone know who the corporate investors that are that Eric spoke about? Right. That would be interesting to know. Who are those corporate investors? Remember, he had spoke of corporate investors. Um, so that's a good question. I don't know. Right? It's people who got their emotions played because some of us care about people. Absolutely. Yeah, I get involved in things too. And but you have to learn to step back and remember that this isn't our family. We are people that are caring about people, but it is affecting real people's lives. You know what I mean? So I believe that is all in it for the money. Jen said she heard meth's cheaper. I have no idea where to even find that. I don't even know how you would approach buying something like that, to be honest with you. Oh my God, I'm too old. I'd have a damn heart attack. He said they were gonna build the house also. Right. He said he had private investors, corporate investors that were gonna help him do this. So it's the investors he claims Patrick was privately messaging them and said to fix Patrick's out. Right. I would man, I wish we would have asked that question. That would have been a good damn question, man. Man, I wish we would have asked that question. Yeah, there was a discount in the shed. Yep, there was it said discount, but it wasn't free. Let me go back and read that. Was was the discount in the shed you have receipt? Yes. It was like I don't remember the percentage or what it was, but there was a discount and there was a monthly. Yes, I did see that, Donna. Right? And how people think you are. Just because I get up here and say this isn't I don't talk like this all freaking day long. Oh, that sucks, man. Well, make sure you do extra nice things for her today. Chemo's a bitch. Both my parents went through it. My mom does not the chemo now. She's ran out of chemo to do, but she does that immunotherapy now. $600 discount. Yeah. So maybe that's why they were saying thank you. I don't know. Um yeah, the show was for the bathroom. Absolutely. Yeah, it could have been. Who knows? But I mean, I showed the receipts. I can't, I wasn't trying to push a narrative. I'm trying to just put out what is given to me and that we can show as facts. That's it. That's all. Okay, the only main backers that he ever spoke about was the Amish. The Amish, when dealing with the outsiders, is only for business profit. An Amish only cares for their own, in my opinion. Yeah, they were talking about it, and something about he was communicating with those investors. Patrick was allegedly from Eric was saying that Patrick was allegedly communicating with these investors to fix his house. But we've never really seen, and he said he couldn't say who the investors were, remember? Got to keep that secret. No, I'm not speaking of that donation. No. The donation that I'm speaking of, Donna G, is the donation that was directly given in a Venmo. Did you guys see someone I was over there looking at Brian thing and they had a picture of BJ and apparently she had some shark shoes on and someone was in the chat and they said something to the effect like, I got Timmy those shark shoes. Why does BJ have them on? I'm like, what? Why would she? People were having a fit, which I don't blame them. I don't freaking blame them. Here, BJ was sitting. I don't know if it's true because I'm like, I didn't send him the shark shoes, but I'm like, what the hell, BJ? But she did have some shoes on. She did, like shark shoes on. She did. I was like, what the hell? I don't think it'd be something that she would go out and buy herself. I'm just saying, in my opinion. But if you listen to what the necessities are needed, like the way the house needs to be, like with the ADA compliant or not quite the compliance, but it has to be for handicap accessible. Um, that will be a lot. And I don't, in my opinion, you see those slippers? Did you? Tragic, do you know if they were supposed to be meant for Timmy? Someone in the chat said that damn it, they sent them to Timmy, and what the hell she got them on? Yeah, Jen Shark shoes. I mean, I don't know. I didn't send it to the guy. Yeah, the poor guy can't even have his own damn shoes when he gets home. What the hell? Um, so and with me looking at it from the handicap, I don't know if they're going to be able to get that place into to be handicap accessible. I don't know. I've never been in the house. I know what it looks like from the videos, but that'll be a lot of stuff, man. Yeah, about the shed. Patrick said I'm about to go take the shed back. He never made the shed. Yeah, it never got done. It never got done. The shed never got done. No, Tragic said she didn't see if they were Timmy's. Hey, I'm just putting out the information. She goes, shark shoes. Can't make this shit up. I'm telling you. Like, hey, but those are the guy can't even have his own damn shoes over here. Well, I believe Pam Tucker, I believe that that's what I'm just repeating what the Brian said. That before they would come home, it needs to be handicap accessible. So that's what he said on his video. He said that he gonna copyright strike everybody, 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 everybody. So I'm not playing this shit because I have too much fun over on my channel to get, into a copyright strike. Right. Shark doo 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 doo, baby shark doo. Now, guess what? Shark doo 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 doo, baby shark. It's gonna be in your head now all day. Tim. Whenever I seen that, I was like, I don't know why I had this envision in my head, Tim. You triggered something with me when you said that. That she just goes through and does what the f she wants. I want to take to wear this. I'm taking this. I'm taking that, and she just that I don't know why I thought that. I can't prove that. That's just my interpretation. But yeah, I told you what they were. I ain't kidding you. Patrick needs a good digital forensic person because Eric could easily. Let me read that. Oh, don't go so fast. Everything in social media platforms to frame Patrick. I don't know because I'm the only person that runs my stuff over here. My husband knows how to get into it in case something might happen to me, but he wouldn't know where to begin. He would be lost. He's going to probably need assistance anyways. If something would happen to me, to shut it down and stuff, he wouldn't know. He would have no idea. So I could see why someone would get lost. Oh my gosh. That would drive me nuts though. Yeah, I don't know. I think they're I don't know why. I don't know why. Money can't be put in the current home because of the septic issue. It's best to put a mobile home access. Yeah, there's a lot of confusion. Just gonna tell you that. There's a lot of confusion to the story. Um, I don't know if it's ever gonna get figured out. My thing is to see where it goes on the criminal end. If there is any criminal activity that's been taking place, I don't know. I don't know. Brian Dude is really involved. I need a new live with the family to believe him. Yeah, I people do. I mean, it's so hard. Nightbot, are you real? No, Nightbot is not real. That is and if Nightbot likes to attach itself to people, it's not stalking you. That is an AI bot that just it's time to go through the chat. So sometimes he acts like an asshole. Sorry. So he's not Nightbot is not real. May ask granddaughter plays Baby Shark on iPad, slowed way down on repeat. Oh my goodness. Mm, mm-mm. There's just so much. There's just so much. I can vouch for him, and Shannon can vouch for me. Can they pass inspection with a I wouldn't know. I don't know if that would be considered, handicap because like he was saying, which is true. Lorraine, I believe, walks with some sort of cane. Maybe I know. No, I know Lorraine does. I know Timmy has some, or Ray has some knee issues. Um, I don't know if Larry walks with a cane. So there's people that use canes in that family. So I could understand why. But I'm going to tell you, the state's going to cross every T and dot every I. All right. But they have to give them the ability to try to fix it. They just do. So, and it's not on our time, it's on their time. But I think I figured out where APS has the three. Oh, yeah. Um, Cody Mullins, I'm gonna have to take that out because it's not any of our business where they are or where you think, because I don't want that in my chat, because now I'm good. Lady K, what did you think of Patrick saying he only knew Brian from banging his old lady? Doesn't that, man, I about fell out. I was like, what? I wasn't expecting that. Okay. I did not expect that. I'm just going to say that. And but I have a hard time with things because I have 5 brothers. Okay? They say shit that they inappropriate at inappropriate times all the damn time. No, could you put it back? The person asked me if I seen did you see what I said? If you could put it back in here, I did not see what you said. My apologies. I laughed because but for me, I have 5 brothers. They say shit all the time that they probably shouldn't say. Oh, I can't help it. So I find stuff that maybe other people wouldn't find funny, because me and my brothers used to sit at the dinner table when we were kids and do grosser than gross. It drove my mom nuts. Is that inappropriate? Hell yeah. Okay, my mom thought it was disgusting, but that's what we did. My brothers do things that just probably isn't appropriate at during a certain they just do. TT, I can't find your comment. Yeah, say it again if you would like, TT, because I so know what you're right. I mean, I can't base one comment off of somebody's character, because my brothers are good, hardworking men. They've raised their family. They take care of their mother that has cancer. They take care of their father while he passed away. But they are sometimes are not thinking. Oh, Betty and Lorraine use cane. Larry don't. Yeah, I couldn't remember if Larry ever used a cane. There's a YouTube channel called Whittaker Household, and there's a story put out yesterday explaining the money situation. Oh, okay, we might have to go check it out. Let me write it down because I usually can't find things in the chat once I get out of here. So let me stop that. I mean, we'll see if it's good. Whittaker Household. I always keep a piece of paper beside me, you know. And if my friend over here listens, we were going to make a song about her cat called Cooter Brown with one leg and his balls cut off. I have not forgot you, honey. I have been freaking busy in my real life and with the YouTube stuff. So don't think I got you pinned up here. I see it all the time. Okay. I have not forgot about you. We're making a song about Cooter Brown and his ballless, armless freaking cat. We are. It's going to be funny. We're going to laugh and we're going to have a good time. We may do that on a Saturday night because we didn't need to unwind, honey. Yeah, damn Cooter Brown over there lost his balls and his arm, his leg. Fuck. He needs a song. I have not forgot. I have not forgot. I promise. The story is called When Charity Hurts, How Donations Ended the Winter. Oh, man. Is it sad, TT? Okay. Better be a member zone. I don't know if she's a member, Sophia. Okay, Verliana, send it to me. I'll do. What do you want me? When do you want me to do a members only? I did a members only the other day, and only a couple people came. So if you want me to do a members only, Sophia, I will do it for you. You let me know when you want to do a members only, and we'll do it, babe. And what do you want me to do during the members only? You have to give me some ideas. What do you want to talk about, Sophia? You just want to go over there and cuss. See, Sophia doesn't like to cuss. She's a good Christian woman, but sometimes she got to let out her frustrations. Then she wants to do it in her members only, I think. I think Sophia just wants to come over here and cuss on a members only. Is that what you want to do, Sophia? We'll hook you up, girl, if you want. so, so I watched it. Yes, it's, oh man. It's telling you about what happens when they accept the donations. Oh, I'm going to watch it, TT. Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for that. But I'm not a member and I want to play, right? Some people aren't, and that's never a requirement. I look at everyone the same over here. I don't push memberships, cash, or I don't do cash apps or anything, but what are those little gifts called? I do not push that stuff. Believe me, time is tough. Financial people financially, it's a rough world out here. I say, save your damn money, honey. You might need it. Okay, I'm serious. That's why I put the ads on, and people don't like them. I don't require anyone to do the little gift things. I have the ads on. We're going to be okay. As long as our StreamYard's paid, we are happy freaking people over here. Donna G, if Larry and Betty sign contract, they both sue Eric. Oh boy. That whole contract thing. Jen, good for you, honey. Good for you. Good for you. Ray used to have a cane. You know, Aquabus, thanks for saying that because I thought somewhere along the way it was either Larry or Ray that I thought I seen with the cane. But hell, honey, I could be confused. Sophia doesn't answer me. I want to know what she wants me to do during a members only. Maybe what she wants me to do is just go live so we can say all the cuss words that we wanted to say all week and no one's going to be offended. Okay, girl. Okay, girl. Yeah, I don't know how well the contract's going to hold up because I got booted. I'm back. Oh, Sophia, what kind of private or what kind of members only stream do you want me to do? Is it going to be a custom stream? I don't know how well that contract's going to hold up in court because you have people that have some disabilities. And I don't know. how the court's going to look at that. Eric and Patrick are withholding what's basically wages from them, which is against the contract. So ones who broke the contract are actually Eric and Patrick. So they need to give the money up. Yeah. I mean, it depends on how the um it depends on how the court looks at it. Like I don't know anything about the court system like that. So it's just gonna depend on how it's viewed. I was joking about the song or cussing. Oh God, you girl. I mean, I'll start up a member's life for you on a Friday night and we can come over here and we can cuss our asses off. This is the only, and I'll name it the cussing stream. We're only, if you can't cuss, you can't come. I'm going to use a Ben and Larry. I'd lead it. Yeah, that's a question too. If Betty or Larry has legal guardianship, I don't know. And the contract wasn't notarized. It was like a witness sign. So I don't know how that's going to carry in court. I would have just went up there and got that doggone thing notarized. Yeah, I'm going to label it, title it, Sophia, just for you. This is the cussing stream. If you don't cuss, you can't come. Right? I understand all Patrick is holding back is September's Facebook earnings. That's kind of what I'm thinking. And then it would roll over to October because we're in a new pay system here. And if he's still accepting monetary monies from his personal channel, then that would roll over to October. So that's the way I'm gathering it, Tiny. Now, if I say anything positive about Eric or if I say anything positive about Patrick, then I'm meeting him in the back corner over here doing nefarious things with them. And that's simply not true. I'm not just going to say all the bad things. You know what I'm saying? Like, people. I actually appreciate that Patrick is who he is and doesn't give AF if you like him. On the other hand, Eric is all about deceiving into people. See, I have my, when this is all said and done, I'll give you a review. Okay. I'll give you. I've been writing down my emotions and thoughts on this as we go through it, right? And then we're going to go through a review. Anybody had guardianship over them, they are wards of the state. It's that much more difficult to get them home. Yeah, right. But that's what Brian's working. Yeah, I don't know what his intentions are. I have no idea. I'm not here to discredit anybody. I'm just not holding the money because get them checks, be helping them right. That's what I'm worried about. RT21. Someone tagged me in a post that's another content creator and was like, "Hey, Lady K, have you thought about this?" And it was about the fraud of the government because of the SSI or SSDI, whatever it is. Whew. We were talking about that yesterday. Um, oh, let me go back up. Go up. Okay, Lake, YouTube has rules, correct? Yes. Maybe Betty and Larry could go through them about this. Do you think? Let me tell you, I was going to show you exactly what was going to. I guess I can take the time. I've been on here another freaking hour, but I had everything set up to show you the back ends of AdSense. AdSense is where you get paid on YouTube. Okay, there's YouTube monetization, and then you have to fill out the information on what they call AdSense. And there is information back there that anyone can view. I don't know if you can view it if you don't have a monetized channel. I don't know, but I was going to bring it up on the stage and show you exactly how you verify your YouTube channel and what that consists of. Like you have to show them your identification. You will then receive a 4-digit PIN in the mail to the address provided, I believe, on your ID. We're going to walk through the steps so I could show you. All right. So if that channel is, I'm only speaking of YouTube because I don't know any other platform. I just don't. So I don't know if there's a way that if they used Larry's identification to create a YouTube channel, if they um can get access to it. But it also says in behind the scenes in AdSense that you have to use your name, your profile picture has to be the same as your identification. You can change that once it's verified through AdSense, YouTube. Okay. So what Eric was saying was on the right track, but he could have. I had everything pulled up. I'll do another stream on it, and whenever I have everything, but StreamYard wasn't being my friend today. And I really wanted to show the receipt part because that person was very, very. Let me tell you why I showed that receipt, people. I showed that receipt not to say, haha, Eric, you're a liar. I showed that receipt and the private donation because that person felt like a slap in their face. Like their monetary donation didn't mean shit, but it meant something to that person because they took the time, they took money out of their own pocket to send to that family. And then it said that, and it wasn't recognized. You know what I mean? So that's why this was not to put shit in Eric's face or put shit in Patrick's face. It was because we have other victims out here now that thought that they were doing something positive for the Whittakers and maybe they haven't. You follow me? Yeah, night hostess. That's a whole nother person. She does her own content and I do my own content. We merge together with this situation. Um, that whatever she may have proof that I haven't seen. I don't know. I won't come over here. I don't discredit other content creators and I don't uh, talk bad about them. That's just not my cup. Well, there is one, Bullhorn Betty and Ernie Shell. But yeah, I don't get into any of that. But whatever she's doing is she's probably got a reason behind it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that. I honestly don't. But she doesn't ask permission for her to go live. I don't ask permission to go. Just because you see someone on panels, no one runs nobody's channel. I am the sole MFer over cheer. Right? That's what I'm thinking. That contract. I don't know. It have to be of a sound mind, right? Got to be of a sound mind. I don't know. Hmm. It's a mess. Oh yeah, I was gonna drop. I don't know if I have a mod that can get it, but I've been going over. I before he was been reviewing my thing. I've been hanging out in Aggressive Defiance Reacts. I've been hanging out in his chat because he's pretty raw and real. Um, and so I was going over there before he ever reviewed, and he knows this. I don't know if some of his chatters know this, but they weren't being too nice to me last night. So I left. I don't ever just say my departure. This isn't a fucking airport. I just leave, right? And I don't know, but they're like, this lady, I'm like, listen, I did the best that I could do um with zero preparation, okay? So I want people to I am not a professional YouTuber. Am just a 51-year-old lady out here talking shit. All right, so please do not have high expectations for me because then you will not be disappointed. All right, but yes, I'm gonna see if I can go over here and drop your link. I like Aggressive Defiance Reacts. He's a cool guy. I like his the way he delivers his theories and his thoughts. And yeah, I didn't bother me, but I enjoy his chat. His chat normally, I mean, they're cool people over there. They're not mean. I don't need anyone to defend me, please. I was just saying that I left. I didn't say, hey, I'm out of here because I didn't want any, you know what I'm saying? I didn't want the bullshit. So, but yeah, I like him. Let's see if we can go find his page because he's freaking funny. He's not funny, but he is funny, but I like the way he approaches stuff. So, and I appreciate that. is. Let me drop his link and I'll show you guys the channel if you want. Oh, I will share the link to his last live. Copy it. Paste it in StreamYard. Paste. And he's got a cool cat. Okay. Yeah, and yeah, exactly. People are allowed to change their mind and people are allowed to get more informed and change their opinions. That's life, man. You I've changed my mind on so many different things throughout my life. I couldn't keep up with my own mind. You know what I mean? So once you get more information, your mind starts to shift. All right. But you can't let your emotions override what the evidence is in front of you, and you have to put it out. If someone sends you something and you can follow the trail and someone said the opposite, you have to show it, because that is someone that's in your community and they feel like they've been violated, and damn it, I'm showing it. And that's what I did. It wasn't to mock anyone. It wasn't to show that, hey, there is actually a freaking receipt here and you are not telling the truth. It was because that person that did the donation felt like it was a slap in their face. So when you guys see this, okay, there you go. Go over there if you would like and test the waters, people. Let him know that I sent you. All right. He has a different perspective sometimes, and that's okay. Um, I like to listen to different people. And I was going over there way, 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 way before we ever decided to do a stream with Patrick. Um, but, anyways, human behavior tends to view people as being honest until proven otherwise. That is what gets a lot of these folks in trouble. Yep, Chattahoochee, that is true. And I always try to see the good in people before I just see the bad. And the career that I was in for, over half of my life, I was the person that found everything that was not correct. Okay. Before I seen the things that were correct. So that's the way my mind works sometimes. It's taken me a couple years to get out of that mind frame. All right. So I used to be able to walk into a situations and point out every damn thing that was not right before I seen anything wrong. And that's a sucky way to live. I'm going to let you know. I'm going to let you know right now. Yeah, Toddy did a good job in interviewing. I did what I could, I was trying to run things in the back end and I wasn't prepared. I wasn't in the mind frame. You know what I'm saying? I'm not blaming anyone. It's anyone's fault. We did what we could. She did a good job. I did a good job. The good Onion did a good job. Patrick did a good job for coming up. Everyone gets a freaking big old clap. Yay for us, right? But people rip us across the coals, man. Everybody's got something to say. Everybody got something to say. Everybody has something to say. And that's okay. Everyone gets an opinion. That's the why we live in the good old United States of America. That we can still have, right? Well, sometimes, I guess. But huh, everyone has an opinion. I don't take it to heart, but I do like to read out some of the things that I get because I think you guys would find them funny. Because one to my husband and he laughs his ass off. He's like, "They don't really even know you." I'm like, "Baby, you ain't ever lied." I'm very critical, but you both did good. I appreciate you guys. Yeah. And I think whatever's going on with Toddy, I hope that with her and that lady, I don't know, man. That's kind of scary. Whatever's going on with him and her and that lady, I hope that works out. I don't know much about that lady, but I heard through the grapevine that there was some bad shit going down on Facebook. And I don't know what it is. I'm not giving an opinion on it. I'm just saying, I hope that they work it out. You did and do good job, in my opinion. I'm 62 and I like your style. Keep on keeping on. Your team works well with you. I like yeah, I mean, I have people that watch in the sidelines in the bushes because they've seen from where I started and where I'm at today. It's been a journey for me. I don't know much about the internet. I don't know much about technology. It's been a struggle and a trial and error over here. And then they're generally good people that want to see it keep progressing. This was something that I started a YouTube channel because there was someone in my real life that always wanted to start one, but not in this sector, or not in even in this realm of YouTube. But they were afraid, and I said, "Well, let me do it. Let's start a channel." And that's what I did 4 years ago. And I ended up taking that channel down because of personal reasons with my father. He was terminally ill, and I took care of him. But I started it to prove a point. You can do whatever your heart's desire is. If you have a goal and you want to do it, just do it. Just do it. Do not let anyone tell you you can't. Don't let anyone sit back and, well, that's dumb. If it makes your heart happy, do it, no matter what your age is. I have another person in that's affiliated with this channel, started a whole damn grand business at an older age and doing freaking fabulous. Why? Because she was encouraged. If you have a heart's desire to do something, don't let the sun set unless you work towards that goal. It's our life, and we are the only ones that can make it the way we want it. You know what I'm saying? All right. And I want to jump off here. And with that being said, with my pep talk for you today, if you want to do it, do it. Okay. If you want to do it, go out there and give her hell. And everybody, I'm going to talk to you later. I'm gone.